Why are we so tired?
No, really, why is everyone walking around like a zombie?
You chug coffee all morning just to feel human.
You get home from work and collapse on the sofa,
only to stare at the ceiling at 3 a.m., your brain refusing to shut down.
It's an epidemic.
and the solutions are pure chaos.
One guru says you need a $10,000 mattress infused with space-age minerals. The next influencer tells you to drink moon tea and tape your mouth shut. The noise isn't just confusing, it's exhausting you even more. We're drowning in sleep hacks, but we've never been more tired. It feels like we're being scammed by an entire industry that profits from our fatigue. This has to stop! So I'm investigating.
I decided to cut through all the noise, all the supplements, and all the magical pillows.
I wanted to find the simple, biological truth.
What actually happens inside your brain when you close your eyes? And what I found is that sleep isn't rest at all.
Here is what I uncovered. The suspect was at the location on the night of the incident, and we have the fingerprints to prove it.
Let's start with the big one. The sacred 8-hour rule. Narrative. We hear it everywhere. From our doctors, our parents, our fitness apps. Get your 8 hours and you'll be cured. But you do, and you're not. It's the ultimate false trail. You clock out. You're in bed for 8, maybe 9 hours.
The alarm goes off, and you feel like you've been professionally excavated.
Your eyes feel like sandpaper, your joints are screaming, you look in the mirror and see a haunted Victorian doll. This is the first lie, that sleep is a simple matter of quantity.
We treat it like filling a gas tank, which means we start at the source, analyze the intake velocity, and check for structural integrity upon impact.
8 hours! Okay, tank's full!
Then we try to drive, and the engine immediately explodes.
It's a catastrophe! You've been mugged by your own mattress! So what's the real problem?
It's the other big lie.
That sleep is just an off switch.
We think we just lie down, our brain powers down like a laptop, and then it reboots in the morning.
We imagine it's just quiet, dark, metabolic rest.
This concept is the single biggest misunderstanding about our own biology.
I went looking for evidence. And the first thing I found, looking at sleep studies from places like the Cochrane Library,
Is that your brain isn't off at all.
In fact, in some stages, it's more active than when you're awake. It's not a graveyard in there. It's a construction site. It's a war zone. All these hacks, the weighted blankets, the sound machines, the magnesium pills, they're all focused on starting the process, on just getting you to switch off.
They completely ignore what's supposed to happen after you're gone. Narrative.
They are solving the wrong problem. We aren't just tired, we are broken.
And it's because we're not letting the night crew do its job.
So what is the job? If sleep isn't rest, what is it? I dug past the gurus and into the actual neurons in the NIH. The answer is that your brain isn't powering down.
It's booting up a violent, multi-stage maintenance protocol.
The most important work of your entire 24-hour day happens after you black out. Welcome to the night shift! First up, deep sleep. Officially, NREM Stage 3. This isn't just dozing off. This is the heavy machinery.
Let's draw this. Imagine your brain is a chaotic city that's been running a 16-hour festival. There is garbage everywhere. This garbage is real. It's metabolic waste, toxic proteins like beta-amyloid, the junk that literally causes brain fog.
This is the aha moment.
As you enter deep sleep, your brain runs the glymphatic system. It's not a gentle tidy up, it's a biological power washer.
Your brain cells, they actually shrink.
To open up channels, and then oosh.
Cerebrospinal fluid floods your brain, blasting the toxic sludge out of every corner.
This is not optional.
Now, the ambulance test. What happens when you skip this? You stay up late binging a show. Your alarm cuts your sleep short. The power washers are canceled.
The toxic sludge stays.
That feeling of brain fog, that's not tiredness. That is you, marinating in your own brain garbage.
You feel poisoned because you are poisoned. You can't think. Focus. You didn't miss some rest. You skipped your own decontamination. But the cleaning crew is only Act 1. Then, the real work begins. The main event. The part that separates sanity from chaos. REM, rapid eye movement.
This is where your brain goes from a construction site to a psychological operating theater.
Your entire body is paralyzed. On purpose.
Why? Because your brain is about to run the most dangerous simulations imaginable. REM sleep is not rest. It is high-stakes emotional surgery you perform on yourself every single night.
Here is the ludicrous truth.
REM is a trauma therapist. It takes the painful, stressful, anxious events of your day. That fight with your partner, that impossible deadline, that moment you felt humiliated, and it replays them.
But, and this is the aha, it severs the connection to your panic button.
It processes the memory without the raw, screaming emotion.
It's literally diffusing the emotional bombs from your day, one by one. It's turning raw, painful trauma into a simple, filed-away memory. The brain's way of processing difficult experiences into understandable narratives.
So what happens?
When that 6 a.m. alarm goes off.
That's not a gentle nudge. That's an ambulance siren, and it's interrupting your own brain surgery, mid-incision.
The bomb doesn't get diffused. The surgery is not complete.
You wake up, and that live, emotional grenade is still rattling around in your head.
Your anxiety isn't a symptom of bad sleep. It's the result of a failed nightly procedure. You're not just groggy, you are psychologically raw. You are a walking catastrophe. So here is the secret. After all that investigation, after the toxic sludge and the brain surgery, what is the one simple truth?
The solution isn't a new supplement. It's not a weighted blanket or a white noise machine.
It's something infinitely more powerful and completely free.
The simple, boring truth is that your brain doesn't run on hacks. It runs on a schedule.
It's a clock. The problem isn't just that you need 8 hours.
The problem is that you are interrupting the cycles.
You are stopping the power wash. You are hijacking the surgery.
So how do you fix it?
The simple truth is, rhythm.
The master lever for your entire biological clock isn't your hashtag bedtime. It's your wake-up time!
Set one single, non-negotiable alarm.
And get up at that exact time every single day. Yes, even on weekends. This simple, boring act gives your brain the one thing it needs. The brain knows exactly when the shift starts, and, crucially, when it ends. The cleaning crew isn't rushed. The emotional therapy gets to finish its job.
You don't wake up feeling excavated.
You wake up feeling done.
It is the ultimate hack, and it's just a consistent schedule.
Stop optimizing. Stop buying. Just get out of your brain's way and let the night crew work.